Good afternoon, Mark. Good afternoon, everyone. We've got a winter warmer on the way. A small nation with the big hearts and an impressive World Cup record, taking on the huge country with rhythm in their feet. Every player has their own way of preparing, and what a sight to see. Experienced players like Casemiro and Thiago Silva, totally lost in the moment.
Let's get down, let's get down,
Now let's get down to business. For Croatia, it's penalty-saving star Dominik Livakovic in goal, with a return at left-back for Borna Sosa after feeling the effects of illness. It's Rangers' Borna Barisic who drops out. The usual experienced midfield trio with Marcelo Brozovic, the runner-in-chief. Nobody's covered more ground. His goal is to reach a third World Cup semi-final, whilst Brazil eye a ninth. And to do that, they... Taken by Brozovic. Because Paquetá has lost the ball to Kovacic. And the driving run of the Chelsea man is brought to a crashing end.
Yeah, it's really good though from Croatia. Quite happy to press high up the pitch.
Junior again, given time to receive and to have another go, which he does. Watched all the way by Livakovic.
Yeah, easy enough for Livakovic to save. Just kind of opened up for him, asking.
Modric. Came Richarlison to challenge, and Modric was already committed to raising his leg high. Just getting up a good head of steam here. Pasalic. It's a really dangerous ball. Two had a chance. Juranovic was the first in line, and Perisic came in behind him, and neither could make proper contact.
Well, it's brilliant from Juranovic, driving from right back, just making things happen. He lashes at this. He could guide it, try and get his side foot onto it. He does everything right. The ball's brilliant, but that part there, just a bit of composure. Get good contact on the ball.
Japan's 4 penalties in the shootout last round. Too much on that. Vinicius Junior never getting to Rafinha's pass. Nicely worked, brilliantly played. What a good block it was from Guardiola. He, again, is Brazil's most dangerous player. Kovacic, able to keep his balance. Juranovic. Beaten to it. Was the boot raised high by Danilo? I think it probably was. Yeah. In fact, the card's out already. Yeah. Brazil have got it away, and they will. Most dangerous player. Neymar wants to be. And Neymar goes in to dig out a shot, but it was as much of a pack. It's well over Rafinha. That could have been left. Lovren decided he couldn't. That was Casemiro, and it was deflected, and it will be a... Brazil have gone up a gear. Neymar missed out a gear. Up from 3rd to 5th.
Neymar's telling him you should have took a touch rather than let it run across your body.
Juranovic. Because Paquetá won it for a moment and actually fouled Modric in doing that.
Yeah, Brazil have got to work the ball into wider areas. Everything through the middle. Croatia has set.
Croatia defining a nation. It's headed away from Richarlison. And Juranovic has to be careful. Vinicius. Ivanovic is going to swing towards Alisson rather than Perisic. It's got to be Neymar. It took a little touch, I think, off the centre of that wall, and Livakovic was more than ready for it. Maybe they needed a Roberto Carlos special from years gone by.
Yeah, simple enough, as you said, it's a slight deflection.
Neymar through the legs of Brozovic, who then hold him back. He'll get the next card.
It's silly for Brozovic, that.
And it's only halfway, and it might not even be that. 7 of Croatia's last 8 knockout games at the World Cup and Euros have gone to extra time. And when they do, they usually prevail. Brazil have got to do quite a bit more. Croatia will battle. Will Neymar be pushed a little higher up in support of... Here's Rafinha. Eder Militao across. Livakovic had to react. Guardiola was very close to turning that into his own net inadvertently.
Well, he had to make a challenge, Guardiola.
Now loses that to Juranovic. Here's Vinicius Junior. And this is Neymar. What a good tackle. But there's a real mix-up to follow. Livakovic to the rescue. Flag to the rescue too. Oliver wants a quick word with 1 or 2.
Well, it's complete panic for Croatia. Neymar has to do better here. I think he just slips as he goes to hit it. It's a poor contact on the ball, lovely turn. I think he's trying to reverse it into the other corner.
There is a check going on here for a possible Ivanovic scamper. He's made his way into the box, where Perisic was already lying in wait. Perisic with the ball in, it was too high. The timing was so nearly right.
Yeah, it was close. I think it's Pulisic on that right-hand side.
Richarlison. Here's Neymar. And there was Livakovic. Vinicius Junior tries to keep it all going for Brazil.
He's had their 2 biggest chances in this game, Neymar.
Now Michael Oliver's going to have to stop the game, because in blocking the next cross from Vinicius Junior, nearly falls for Lucas Paquetá. It does now, but Livakovic has been up to everything that's come his way. His reactions have been razor sharp.
Yeah, he gets out really quick here. There's another fortunate one, though. They look good.
It's Antony. That's Richarlison. Have to give up on that. It's Kovacic. That's Perisic. It's nice and easy for... Game goes on with Casemiro. And he's picked out Rodrigo. And it's Lucas Paquetá. And it was straight at Livakovic.
Good play, though. Beautiful bit of skill down this right-hand side from Antony.
Go. Richarlison. Neymar! Look who's there again, rushing from his line at exactly the right moment.
Yeah, much more difficult chance, this one. And it's because of him, Livakovic, again, getting off his line, cutting down the angle. Just a couple of times now he's popped up on that left-hand side, Neymar, little ball from Richarlison.
It's nice and easy for Livakovic.
Every time.
Modric taken out. And the chance of a break being stopped so cynically is the reason why it is a yellow card. A yellow card for Casemiro's ball in for Richarlison. He was under significant pressure from Guardiola. That was about as good as he could have done.
Yeah, well, he's capable. He'll take some header from there.
He really fancies this against Sosa. Right pass for Lucas Paquetá. Made that look so simple. That's Neymar with the lift. Pedro is stopped by Lovren.
Yeah, good spot by Lovren.
Petkovic, good tracking back. Here's Antony. Antony's layoff. And another chance, and it's straight wide. Halfway through the 4th minute of additional time. And this is Antony. And it was Livakovic watching it oh so carefully into his clutches.
Yeah, didn't get anything on that, Antony.
Nicely collected by Rodrigo. He's been bundled over by Luka Modric. The referee thought about it, and the Brazil fans were urging him to get the card out.
There is a foul.
It's going to extra time. It might go to penalties, at which he excelled in the last round against Japan. We should know, when it's Croatia, it's not a 90-minute football match. You have to dig in. Should have known this was coming. Both of these sides devilishly difficult. That's going to be a free kick for Croatia, and a little glare from Michael Oliver in Neymar's direction. So a couple of half chances played in on the left of the 6-yard box to try and get that. That was Pedro. Lucas Paquetá. Didn't get the return. Juranovic was the player who stopped that. Danilo. Headed out by Sosa. Petkovic.
Perisic.
There's the chance there for something pretty special, but I think there was a slip. Just as Pedro tried to make the most of it, he lost his footing.
Yeah, he did.
Good-looking ball in. Not resulted in anything positive for Brazil, but it needed attacking, it needed a gamble.
It did, but there's some really good defending here as well from Sosa at the back post. Watch him. He just tracks the run of Paquetá. He's tucked inside.
Eder Militao. What a good tackle.
Big tackle. Big tackle, that.
Kovacic. It's a really useful run. Danilo. He doesn't move brilliantly. Oh, he's done brilliantly. What about that from Petkovic? Plays it across, and it's over the top. What a chance for Brozovic after some brilliant work by the substitute centre. Rodrigo returns it. Neymar, they're walking their way through. Neymar! That's what we've been waiting for! A whole lot of nothing gives way to something very special indeed. Brazil's number 10, Neymar.
Finally, one of the best players in the world turns up in this game. What a goal that is by Neymar. He's got one thing in his mind: I'm driving right through the heart of you. The composure at the end to go by the keeper, and he just sticks it in the roof of the net. The balance, the composure, the brilliance. It's not been there all night, but when it really mattered for his country, he's delivered again.
Juranovic. Petkovic couldn't keep. Lovren's put in a wonderful cross, looking for Budimir.
Great head up, Thiago.
Brilliant. Perisic. Modric. Lovely change of direction. And a good bit of recovery too to stop it.
Yeah, it was a nice change of direction there.
Perisic. It's a lovely looking cross. That was too casual. Played through for Fred. Guardiola's recovered. I think he did enough, got to the ball.
Great tackle.
Perisic against Antony. And Antony has done brilliantly.
Yeah, good defending.
So Man United won Spurs 0 with that way. And that'll be helped onto Oršić by Vlasic. They've got 3 to aim for. Oršić pulls it across. 1-1! It's been buried by Petkovic. Brazil were all but celebrating victory. But Croatia are never, ever done.
Well, they just don't go away, this team. They've got spirit, they've got fight, and they've got quality. They kept this ball alive. And let's look at Petkovic in the middle of them.
In from Neymar. It's not away yet. And there is a chance, and Livakovic is ready for it. Fred, free kick Croatia. How good does he continue to be?
Yeah, I mean, he should save it. It's right at him. But he's there.
Modric leaves it. Maya takes it on and fancies his chances, but Alisson knows that he's going wide and he's saving his energy for the effort that he's going to have to put in shortly. 120 minutes plus. It's another one involving Croatia that's going to be sorted by a penalty shootout. Neymar and co thought they'd won it. They had Croatia at checkmate. But this bug...
They'll be going in there full of confidence, but I'm intrigued to see the outcome.
Against Alisson, very much of Liverpool. Vlasic scores, and emphatically so. He's already wrapped up a few good games for Real Madrid, some very good games. How are his nerves? It's a Neymar-style approach, but it's a save from Livakovic, who's at it again for Croatia. Left-footed. And Maya scores, and he went down the middle too. The more experienced heads now in the Brazil team. Doesn't run away from his nation. And Casemiro does score. 2-1. Old mate from the Santiago Bernabeu. Now a pressure penalty. What pressure? What pressure on Luka Modric's shoulders. He showed no signs of any. And he scores. Up to the task. Brazil still in this. He's not been on the field very long at all, the last substitute. But he's taken Croatia to the brink of the World Cup semi-final with that. Marquinhos has to beat Livakovic, or Brazil are out of the World Cup. And he hasn't done it! Croatia have yet again! They truly are